Welcome to the Deep Dive. We take your sources, sift through them, and pull out the most interesting bits. Today, we're heading into a really captivating place, often called the Land of the Hill People. We are talking about Mizoram, right there in northeast India. Now, it's one of India's smallest states,
Yeah.
bordered by Myanmar and Bangladesh. But wow, it packs a punch with natural beauty and just incredible cultural richness.
Yeah.
Its capital, Azal, is something else perched up on these ridges. You get these like breathtaking views, and it really gives you a glimpse into a unique way of life. Okay, let's unpack this.
Yeah, and it's fascinating right from the name, actually. Mizoram. It tells you so much. It comes from Mizo, meaning, well, hill people.
Right.
And Ram, which just means land. Pretty perfect for its rugged terrain, wouldn't you say?
Absolutely fits.
And the Mizo people themselves, they're, various clans who've lived in these hills for centuries. They've passed down these amazing oral traditions, stories of bravery, community.
So history is very much alive there.
Very much. Even through things like 19th century British colonial rule, which definitely brought changes. The Mizo spirit, it sort of stayed strong, resilient. And that led to Mizoram becoming a full state in 1987. That happened after the Mizoram Peace Accord, which is just, well, a huge testament to the people's pursuit of harmony, really. If you ever get a chance, the Mizoram State Museum in Aizawl, it's worth a visit. You see artifacts, ancient tools, traditional clothes. It really tells the story of this resilient culture. It's not just history in glass cases.
It sounds like it connects the past and present.
Exactly. Which kind of leads us to think about its vibrant culture today, the music, the dance, that community spirit. So the question I keep coming back to is, how do they keep such a rich heritage alive and, well, thriving?
That is a great question. And I think the answer is just, it's everywhere. It's this mesmerizing spectacle. When you look at their heritage, like the Chera dance immediately comes to mind.
Ah, yes, the bamboo dance.
The bamboo dance, it's incredible. The rhythm, the agility, dancers moving between those clashing bamboo poles.
With such precision, too.
Exactly. It's more than just a show, right? It feels like it symbolizes their harmony with nature, their community working together.
It absolutely does. And that rhythm carries through into their music, too. You've got traditional instruments like the kwang.
The mizo drum?
That's it, a unique drum. And its beat is often like the heartbeat of their gatherings, deep and resonant.
Wow. And I guess that blends with modern sounds, too.
Oh, absolutely. That's what's so interesting. You'll see young musicians in Azal playing everything. Traditional folk tunes, sure, but also contemporary rock, often using the mizo guitar, which is pretty versatile.
So tradition isn't stuck in the past.
Not at all. It shows how tradition can be dynamic. It evolves. And I think that ability to integrate the new while still honoring the old, that's probably key to how they preserve their culture. It keeps it relevant.
That makes a lot of sense. So where else does this really shine through? Festivals, maybe?
Definitely the festivals, and not just holidays. They are living expressions of community. Anchors, really. Take Chap Char Kut. That's their springtime celebration.
Okay.
Huge feasts, dancing, singing. It really brings everyone together. The whole community feels alive.
That's amazing.
And then there's Mimkut, the harvest festival. That one's dedicated to ancestors. It's filled with joy, but also this deep sense of gratitude.
So these aren't just parties, they're fundamental.
Exactly. They're acts of community reaffirmation. Traditions get performed, passed down, strengthening those bonds.
And that community spirit, that sense of togetherness, I bet that extends to the food, too. Food seems so tied to identity there.
It really does. Mizoram's food is something else. It's simple in a way, but hearty and just packed with local flavors. Really reflects the land. You absolutely have to try bai.
Bai, okay. What's that?
It's this super versatile stew. Can be veggies, pork, fish, spiced with local herbs, chilies. Got a nice little kick. It's a staple. Shows their resourcefulness, using what's fresh and seasonal.
Comfort food, sounds like.
Totally. And if you like meat, voksachum, smoked pork.
Ooh.
Smoky, tender, delicious. It's a great example of their traditional preservation methods, too.
Okay, my mouth is watering now. What about something maybe a bit lighter? I read about sanpio.
Ah, sanpio. Yes. That's a rice porridge. Often got meat and herbs mixed in. Really soothing. Sometimes served with chili paste on the side if you want some heat.
Nice.
But for something really unique, try tungrimbai.
Tungrimbai. What's in that?
It's a fermented soybean curry. A real household staple. It has this very distinct umami flavor from the fermentation. Shows real culinary ingenuity.
Fermented soybean. Interesting.
And one more miso chang. It's a fermented rice dish, sort of a snack, sort of a cultural thing. Overall, the food there is just so fresh, bold, satisfying. It's practical, but full of flavor.
What really strikes me about Mizoram, based on everything, is how they seem to embrace progress, but hold on to their identity. You look at things like their literacy rates, they're really high, right? And their focus on sustainable living. How do they manage that balance?
Well, that's a really crucial point. And yeah, it does challenge common ideas about development. That high literacy rate, especially among women, it's not just a number. It shows how prioritizing education, even in remote areas, can change things fundamentally.
Empowers people.
Exactly. It empowers them to engage with the modern world while staying connected to their roots. It's not either. And same with sustainable living. They're community-led efforts to preserve forests. It's a model where, growth isn't seen as the enemy of the environment. It's integrated, community-driven. They seem to really understand that their natural heritage and cultural future are linked.
That's genuinely inspiring. And you see this blend elsewhere too, right? Like in their local industries or even passions.
For sure. Aizawl, yeah, it's the capital, but it's also this vibrant hub for education, culture. You feel that energy. And the handicrafts, those woven shawls, bamboo products, they're beautiful.
Intricate work.
Oh, yeah, incredible skill. And they're getting popular, which helps local artisans. It showcases their artistry.
And I hear they're crazy about football.
Ah, yes. The passion for football is almost legendary. Their local teams are making waves nationally. It's a great example of how modern interests can totally thrive alongside deep traditions. Community spirit channels into sport.
That makes sense. And this commitment to environment and culture, it obviously connects to the landscape itself.
Yeah.
Which is just stunning.
Oh, absolutely. A nature lover's dream, truly. It's not just scenery, it's part of who they are, their whole sustainable approach.
Right. You've got the Dampa Tiger Reserve, vital for wildlife.
Tigers, leopards, rare birds. Yeah, it shows a real commitment to biodiversity.
Then there's Phongpui, the Blue Mountain.
Mizoram's highest peak. A trekker's paradise, apparently. Stunning views, but also really serene.
And the waterfalls. Van Kong Falls sounds incredible.
Magnificent, surrounded by all that greenery. And Tamdale Lake, too. Sounds like a peaceful retreat steeped in local folklore.
Plus caves for adventure seekers like Buxing Cave.
Yeah,
That's a bit of mystery.
It really feels like every corner offers something beautiful or intriguing, untouched in many ways.
So wrapping this up a bit,
if we connect this to the bigger picture, Mizoram really stands out, I think. It's a powerful example of harmony, beauty, cultural vibrancy. Its whole journey, from these resilient tribal clans to a modern state while holding on to its unique identity. It's a compelling story, which maybe raises a thought for you, the listener, to mull over on your own. How does Mizoram's specific blend this resilience and heritage, the super high literacy, the commitment to pristine, sustainable living? How does that challenge our usual ideas about development versus tradition? Could it offer perhaps a model for how communities can thrive today while staying truly rooted?
So what does this all mean for you? Well, maybe it's just seeing how culture, environment, and progress can actually work together beautifully. Or maybe it makes you want to experience Mizoram's magic yourself. Whether it's the rhythm of the festivals, the amazing food, or just the peace of the landscapes, it definitely invites exploration. Or hey, maybe just start by trying to cook some bai at home. See where it takes you.